give me a reason to love up on you. I'm gonna leave your body fiending. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we needin'. To dive up in your ocean, just give me a reason. To love up on you, I'm gonna leave your body fiending. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we need.
That's all we need, baby. To get you right, gon' be all night, let me do the pleasing. Won't waste your time, but we got time, but you be teasing. Ain't in the cuffin' shit, cause motion's like the seasons. But for you, might blow a bag, ain't for no reason. Yeah, pick you up in the latest coupe. Like I got everything you need, ain't what you tryna do. She say all kinda cute, but that's just how I do. Tryna drown in that water like a fountain do. Might hit you from the front back to your side again. Round after round, let me get you high again. And come with more than sex, you might just find a friend. If this ain't on repeat, it's still rewind it again. Tryna bump a grind to some old school cows. Gave me a reason to cut, but I don't fuck with 12. Get flowers when I see you, gifts up in the mail.
All you gotta do is let me know or just give me a reason. To love up on you, I'm gonna leave your body feeling. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, because that's all we need. To dive up in your ocean, just give me a reason. To love up on you, I'm gonna leave your body feeling. Fulfill your fantasies, make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we need.
I walk up on you, I can touch just what you're feeling. I sit up on your face cause you know I be teasing. These other bitches can't compete, I'm all you needing. Can't nobody take your place, you who I'm pleasing. Told him play next to the old school kills. Gave him a reason to cut, but he don't fuck with 12. He just hit my line, told him pick me up at 12. All you gotta do is let me know or just give me a reason.
To love up on you, I'm gonna leave your body feeling.
My body's feeling.
Make you feel like you dreaming.
Like I'm dreaming.
That's all we need.
That's all we need, baby.
Give me a reason.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna leave your body feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Make you feel like you dreaming. Let's make a movie, it's just us, that's all we need.
That's all we need, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm all you needin'.
What up, folks? It's your boy Rico the Plug with the RapHustle.com, and today we got a special hot artist spotlight check-in all the way from New Jersey. Here's the Prince.
I love the hustle. I be feeling like one of them ball
playing cats. We need to get these numbers up. Let's share.
Yeah, nigga can lead a league.
Numbers going.
But if I leave, fans still gonna let me know. I'm about my family and I'm about the block. Not about them haters over there throwing rocks. I'm about the money, the cars, and the clothes. I'm about the fans and the crowd on my shows. Yeah, I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about it all, nigga. I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about it all, nigga. I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about it all. I'm about it all. Yeah, I'm about it all, nigga. I'm about it. Shit. You might be sick, but nigga, you ain't me. I'm the shit. All I need is Sherman in the toilet seat. This is me. Jury's represented till I DIE. Popping bottles on the dance floor. Fuck a VIP and Mary Jane's. White tee, Gucci hat, Gore-Tex is on my feet. It don't matter what you in, I'm more fresh the bottom line. Take a look at Biz, you see dollar signs. And look at you was splitting. All you do is ride the palm. Line for line, I do this day and night. Plus I get Cuddy Kid. The soundtrack to my life is loyalty and getting money, bitch. All about dedication. I keep them motivated. Misery, love, company, them niggas always hate it. Shit. A bunch of karaoke, that's what T-Pain taught me. Success breeds jealousy, that's what the game taught me. So I'ma keep on spitting coke bars, penny size, clown with the flow. I make a flow, call me Pennywise. I got no common sense, hating niggas on the fence. Following the leadership, able for your non-defense. Never underestimate or you'll deal with the consequence. I've been through a lot, so instrumentals be my time to vent. And they said that I'm back. but I never left. If this is your first time hearing biz, you would not regret. Steady spitting vicious murder bars, but I'm heaven sent. Every night I gotta pray to God, it's time to repent. I think he'll forgive me for my sins. I've been killing this shit. You probably deaf, dumb, and blind if you ain't feeling this shit. My fingers forever stacking, Tommy Hilling this bitch. Red hooks for your favorite rapper, make $1 million real quick. Whoa. I gotta do it. I know I gotta do it. My brother Corey told me take these beats and go stupid. And me, I got the talent, so be I gon' body it. Tell them hating niggas ain't no stopping this. Nah, rise, grind, shine, that's the motto. Rise, grind, shine, that's the motto. Rise, grind, shine, homie, that's the motto. My whole squad getting money like we hit the lotto. Gang, gang, where you find me? 18th and Cooper Street, we cooked up no Siamese. Crap shit, no Lil Wayne. Big boss, no little games. I live for this, you touch mines, I go insane. I'm about my family and I'm about the block. Yeah, I'm about the ladies over there, throwing rocks over there, throwing rocks. Yeah, I'm about the money, the cars and the clothes. Yeah, I'm about the fans and the crowd on my shows. Yeah, I'm about my family and I'm about the block. Not about them haters over there throwing rocks. I'm about the money, the cars and the clothes. I'm about the fans and the crowd on my shows. Yeah, I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about it all, nigga. I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about it all, nigga. I'm about it. Yeah, I'm about it all. I'm about it all. Yeah, I'm about it all, nigga. I'm about it.
Yeah, that's Biz the Prince, New Jersey in the building.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That thing there rocking, fam. How you doing? What's good with it?
Everything good, man. Just out here grinding. You know what I mean? Just doing what I do. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Hey, man, I appreciate your, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be on the show first and foremost, man. Welcome to the Rap Hustle, not the Cap Hustle. We don't do no capping around here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is 100% organic. We're a grassroots movement, man, and we growing fast. We all about helping promote and market independent artists, models, entrepreneurs, and all that. And your management hit me up. They said they want to do it, so here we are, man. Biz the Prince. First of all, let these folks know where you from.
Yes, sir. Biz the Prince. I'm from Jersey. You know what I mean? North Jersey, Bayonne, Hudson County. You feel me? It's a very rich area of music. You know what I mean? Like where I'm from is pretty much like in between Staten Island and Jersey City. You feel me? So like Staten Island is Wu-Tang, Jersey City is Joe Budden, and a bunch of Ransom, a bunch of other artists, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I come from that, you know. We've been doing music like from day one. You know, day one, I've been like Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Redman, you know, the list goes on. You know, I come from that era, you know.
So I know in that area, a lot of people consider New Jersey and New York, especially where you say you at, where you from. With that's pretty much New York, New Jersey at the same time, correct?
I'm less than a half hour from the city, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you represent both cities, man. East Coast, stand up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. So first of all, what made you get into this music game, man? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I really like my first love was basketball. You feel me? Like I came up, you know, lived in the projects. You know how that go. You know, we hooping, we playing ball. My older brother did music, and music was always around me. You know what I mean? When I started writing at a young age. I was doing like poetry and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Then it went into music, went into hip hop, and then from there I just like would get into ciphers, you know, spitting the ciphers, you know, because we come from that era. And then I was just playing around with it, you know what I mean? I'm just getting the ciphers with other local rappers, and dudes is like, bro, you got it. You know what I mean? I'm in there like tearing dudes up in battles and all that.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you need to take this thing serious. And then that's when I started like turning up. That was around like, 17 or so, you know?
Yeah, that's dope, man. So I take it the reason why you was eating them cats up is because you had already had a background in poetry, so you already know how to put them words together.
Correct.
I noticed when you said poetry, you kind of hesitated to say it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, but you know what? All rap is poetry in motion, fam. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
it wasn't like a hesitation of where like I'm not proud of it. You know, I come
Right,
from,
right.
but it's just so far like in my background.
Removed from yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely how I got into it though.
Yeah, you for sure. So you working on this new project? What's the name of your project? What you doing? What you got going on? What you
Oh
got
nah,
going on?
right now, brand new singles out. It's called King Kong and Godzilla featuring Freeway. It's going crazy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's my dog. Salute the Freeway. I've been working with him for years. Um, you know what I mean? Just I don't want to go too much into the history, but
Right.
that's my dog right there. We done been on tour together all over the country, from up and down the East Coast, Midwest, everything. You know, so that record's out right now. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, all the DSPs. You know what I mean? Y'all could go cop that right now.
And what was the name of that one again?
King Kong and Godzilla, Biz the Prince featuring Freeway.
Okay, after this interview, I'm gonna play that.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
We'll do it after this interview, man. I'm gonna set it up right
Absolutely.
now, but because I want to get to know you, man, because you know this hip hop game started over there in your area, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Then
Yeah.
it forged through the Midwest, went to the West Coast, then it stayed down south for a long time, and we just celebrated 50 years of hip hop. What is your stand on the way hip hop is today? Like from where it used to be? Like what's your stance? What's the good and the bad about it for you?
I mean, the good about it is that, you know, dudes is making money, and, you know, the contracts and everything is a lot different. You know, like our pioneers that started this, you know,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately they wasn't able to, you know, reap the benefits of it financially. And, you know, I feel like the dudes I came up on, you know, like Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and Kara Russ, they should be the ones that's running these labels and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So like
Amen.
that part of it hurts me. You know what I mean? I feel like the music wise, the quality is down now because it's the hip hop is pretty much the number one genre in the world. You know,
Right.
so of course, you know, people gonna infiltrate it, and it's like it's pop pretty much. You know, so a lot of things we came from, you know, like graffiti and, you know, all the things that came with the origin. That's not like in the forefront right now.
It's
You know?
not being celebrated at all. It's like a lot of people when you think of hip hop, you just think about rap music. But I like to tell people because I'm from them day. I come from a time where there wasn't even no rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm an OG, man. You know, I grew up with hip hop. Hip hop is 2 years younger than me. You feel me?
Mm.
With that being said, I feel what you're saying about all that. As far as the the game as it is today, like what's going on in the game today, what do you like about it and what do you kind of not like, you know what I'm saying, about it?
Um, what I don't like, I mean, it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated. You know, I don't want to talk too much about what I don't like. What I do like, you know, because
Mm-hmm.
even though I come from, you know, older era, I do respect like a lot of the young dudes with them being independent, you know, and being able to, you know, get on social media and do what they got to do and get their bread. You know, I salute that. You know,
Yeah.
um, being able to just, not to say that you don't need a major label, but you can get it how you get it. You know,
Right.
you got so many. You got Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter. You know, you could go out there. You got home studios. You got all type of things where you could just go out there and just get it on your own. To where like when we first started coming up, it was way different. You know, we come from, you know, from cassettes to CDs. And you got to get out in the street and hustle. You know, you got to be out there and hustle. You know,
You had to be in the grind. You had to be in it to win it, like
you
you
had to
said.
be in it, man. It was
You
like
feel
it
me?
was face to face. You know, you had to be outside. You know, like
Right.
for
Hand to
real.
hand. It was hand to hand combat. You did.
Absolutely,
You feel me?
absolutely.
That's dope, man. So you got that old spirit in you, man. You know, coming from that area, you know, y'all represent rap for what it is. You know, like on Sundays I do a podcast called Real Rap with Rico the Plug because I come from real rap. Like I'm a fan of lyrics. What are you talking about?
Hmm.
First of all, like, you know, my mother used to tell me if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Correct, correct.
in this day and age, it's like none of these kids got anything good to say. You know what I'm saying? So I felt when what's that guy name from Louisiana when he came at Rick Ross and them about, man, you know, you rich now, you got all the opportunity to teach these kids another way, but you come back after years of not doing no music, and this is what y'all drop. Like, come on, nobody
Right.
believes this no more. You living in mansions and you still talking about we're riding on this. Come on, bro. Nobody believe that.
Right. Right.
So with the way the game is today, man, we got this P. Diddy thing going on, man. You from that area, man. What's your, you know, I don't want to get in, I don't get into the drama. I'm not here to create no kind of narrative that we can go viral on, but what your oversight on what's going on with hip hop today as far as the legal stances that everybody's coming up against?
Oh man, the P. Diddy thing is like, man, it's bad. It looks bad to me, man. It's like so much, and that's the era I come from. You know, the ninth, you know, Wu-Tang, Bad Boy into the Rockefeller thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like, it's hard to have an opinion on that, you know, because I'm not going front. Like I did come up listening to the Locks and Mace and Biggie, you know, and them dudes created a lot of classics. But you know, the situation he's in, like the things they saying about him, you know, if he's guilty, he's guilty. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing I don't
Stand
like
on
is
that.
how like let's say the young thug situation, like just because somebody got good music don't mean that they shouldn't face the consequences for whatever they've done, right?
Right.
So when our culture get to saying, "Oh, free young thug," just because you like this man's music, you don't know if these allegations against him are true or not.
Right.
But these folks wouldn't have them in these situations if they didn't have some kind of something evidence or something to make them charge them with that. You know what I'm saying? We understand this game, but and then at the same time, with this music coming from out how it started to where it's at now, um, before we didn't used to talk about things that we did in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We might reference the streets, but we like, you know, ever since that era of everything I'm saying is real
It's
came.
like they self. I know what you're saying. They self snitching now.
Right.
They
And so
self
you
snitching.
self snitching in your lyrics, but then when you get locked up, the fans who like your lyrics, oh, free young thug, they're just messing with him. Like, you know, I mean, I ain't got no rabbit in the fight, so I can't say,
Right.
you know. But if he done that, he need to face his consequences. And then it's stupid because if you got access to millions of dollars, what's all that about?
Exactly. Exactly. But that's the thing. It's like you could back in the day. Like I'm a big Jay-Z fan. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like when he's talking, you know, it's general. You know, he's talking about, you know, the this and that, you know, his lyrics, you know, is based on that, but he's not talking about what he actually did in the street, and he's like self-incriminating them. You know,
Right.
like you can't do that. These new cats, it's just I don't understand it, bro. I don't get it.
They want to do it while they shooting a video. Like,
Right.
shot dude, pow, shot him. Look,
Yo,
this
the
is
guns in
real.
the video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I don't get down like that. Then plus, I don't think it's a good uh image for everybody.
Right, right.
And so this is what brings me to this because it's like this is all you see now in the music game. You know, we barely find an artist like yourself who's, you know, you might be braggadocious, speaking on some street
I get
stuff,
'em.
but
Yeah,
you really putting words together and they're meaning something. You know what I'm saying? You're not just doing it just to be doing it, right?
right.
So where do you see the game going from here now? Now that we're here in a space where really people like ourselves really don't even respect hip hop. It's like I look at hip hop like, what is this? You
Correct.
feel me?
I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna say hip hop. Let me take that back. I look at the rap
rap,
music,
rap. Yeah,
rap that they're promoting as what is this? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Go ahead and answer the question though.
Yeah, I feel like rap like let me think about this. Because it's deep. It's deep.
Deep.
It's deep. Um, there's a lot of artists out. You got like Griselda. You got like Rock Marciano. You got like a lot of artists that are creating a certain path that is reminiscent to, you know, what we came up on, you know?
Right.
And I think that you just gotta find a way to look for what you're into. You know, I'm a big component of, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm
Well,
just
pay
saying,
attention
I'm a,
to it.
yeah, I ain't gonna pay attention to it. I'm gonna move on. And you know, a lot of things with social media, everybody got a voice and a platform, so they'll spend all day online complaining about what they don't like instead of trying to look into things that they might like. You know, because there are a lot of artists out here that are spitting and doing what they got to do, but nobody's paying attention to them because they too much worried about, oh, like these young boys ain't doing this, or they did this, and hip hop is dead, and this and that. And it's like, nah, it's a lot of artists out here that are all from all regions, from the East Coast, Midwest, West Coast, down south, everything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? We done travel. I done been to, we've been to Chicago where, like, from the outside, people think Chicago is drill. But Chicago got a whole other underground lyrical scene. When I was out there, I was like, oh, like dudes out there really do
really
spit like
rapping.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Lupe Fiasco comment like that, you know, that's really out there, you know?
And speaking of Chicago, I got a cousin, man. He did a compilation like 2 years ago called "Hip Hop Is the Culture." You check it out, man. You know he went to the beat, the like the boom bap type of situation, but with the new age, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a classic representation of what hip hop means. You know what I'm saying? And one of the artists, I think his name is SB. He's cold. He's from Chicago, but you know, like you were saying, they have a culture of other things. Where you think Common came from? Where you think, you know, Twister? You know what I'm saying?
Twister,
Or
yeah.
Die. You know, and see, in my day and age of growing up, because I know I'm a little older than you. We used to listen to a variety of things, man. Like we had Joeski Love, we had NWA, we had Heavy D and the Boys, we had the Rapping Duke called.
Yeah.
We had a variety to choose from, but today it's like spin the block drill, spin the block drill. And I'm like, bro, ain't none of y'all saying nothing different.
Right. They're all
You know,
saying the same thing.
you feel me? So like even right now, in my area, I'm in Minnesota. So right now they have a page online where it's like Milwaukee versus the Twin Cities. And everybody's dropping their freestyles, but when I'm listening to it, you know, because you know this rap game started from competitiveness, you know. I'm listening to it, and it's all about just trying to be the most disrespectful, and that's cool as long as everybody knows that this is just entertainment. But we know
Right.
that we have a lot of drug addicts and people in this game these days. So, speaking of the drug epidemic, man, like, what is your stance on how we came from hip hop, from preaching about not doing the drugs, you know what I'm saying, to now it's like that's the thing to do, like.
That's, yeah, it's crazy. It was like it was the reverse. Like I said, I'm a big Hove fan, so it was almost like, you know, Hove. Not to say that you gonna, you know, glorify that, but it went from, you know, they was doing what they had to do to make ends meet, and
Right,
now like the person that's the user, now they bragging about that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like that's
right,
the cool thing
right.
to do. It's
We used,
crazy to me. It's like reverse, a complete reverse.
right.
You know what I mean? It's crazy that you say you from there, yo. I did in within 2 days. I had a show in Milwaukee
Mm-hmm.
with Q Parker for 112. So I went
Okay.
out there, opened up for him, and
Mm-hmm.
then the next day we went to Minnesota, and I
Mm.
did a show with Freeway and Beanie Siegel out there.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but nah, yeah, you like I seen it though when I peeped because I never been out there. You know what I mean? So
Oh
like
yeah.
I'm like, I know Milwaukee and Minnesota from like, you know, sports and stuff, you know. And then
Right,
when I
right.
went out there, I was like, oh, it's like it's hood out here for real.
It
Like,
is, and that's one of the main reasons why you know I was in Atlanta for 20 years. I just moved back here a year ago because I'm like, with my platform, I'm able to shine a light on what's going on in the Midwest. Because in Atlanta, I tell them I'm from Minnesota. Like, first question they ask is there black folks from Minnesota?
what?
They
Yeah.
didn't know it was black people in Minnesota. You know, they think Minnesota's a farmland. So I have to remind them, like, Prince is from Minnesota. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis is from Minnesota. Next is from Minnesota. Mint Condition is from Minnesota. The Sounds of Blackness, and the list goes on and on. But that's on the R&B tip. See, back in the day when Prince was around, Minnesota was the music hub. Anybody who did music this is one of the places to come. Why you think Janet Jackson was coming here to do her music? You know what I'm saying? So now in this day and age of the rap game, because we are in the Midwest, this is why the Midwest don't really kind of get that shine like the West Coast and the East Coast, is because we're in the middle.
Right.
So there is no one sound. Everybody sounds different. Like you said, you thought Chicago was all about drill, and you went out there and found out it's a big majority of people who just like good lyrics.
Correct.
The
100%.
drill is just what they pushing. And all that comes with, you remember when BIZZY Bone them said there was a meeting in 91 about taking over the hip hop game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And turning it into something, because everybody who owns those major record labels, they own the prisons. Which brings us to where we at today with Puffy. And this is just my theory of what they're doing to Puffy is because within the last 5 years, they have slowly put, hip hop has been taking a downslide. So that's why you would see within the last 3 months they talking about no hip hop has been top 10. You feel me? Things
Yeah, I
like that.
think they said last year was the first year that it wasn't a #1 record in hip. Yeah,
From hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is just my understanding. I'm not saying it's real, call it conspiracy if you want. I pay attention to signs. So now y'all drop that, and then now it's like, okay, Diddy, we don't need you anymore. You helped us destroy your culture. And now we really finna kill hip hop. We finna sacrifice hip hop in front of y'all. And that's what I think they're doing with P. Diddy and everybody else with this music that's signed up to get those checks from the Illuminati. You feel what I'm saying? If that's what you want to call it. Which we all know is corporate codes and stuff. And and I feel like the powers that be feel like, okay, we did enough damage to hip hop. The nail in the coffin would be to take down all the big people in hip hop. They you know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because Puffy helped him get a lot of money.
A lot, bro. I mean, he's one of the top. He's one of them ones. He's
right.
one of them ones.
And so I got a God sense of insight, right? So when Puffy signed that suit against that liquor company, right?
That's the Ciroc. Yeah. That's where it started.
His complaint sounded just like the complaints that his artist was giving about him. So if they slowed your checks down, they stopped your checks. See, you had the world thinking that you owned Ciroc. You feel me? So you was capping, fam. You was out here capping. And these folks was giving you all the power to do what you want to do. Shine went to jail. A lot of people got sacrificed and you got protected. You know what I'm saying? Suge Knight's in prison. He did enough for the West Coast to fuck the West Coast up. We don't need you no more. And now, Puffy, you did enough for the East Coast to fuck the East Coast up, so we don't need you no more. That's just my understanding, and I got a great understanding. You see what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm doing this right here with the Rap Hustle is because y'all thought y'all destroyed this. This platform is for us, by us, like FUBU, and no, we don't want to sell. You feel me? If we could create a platform like this where we have all the artists in the market promoting their music and stuff, just like Worldstar. Imagine if Worldstar was to really get behind the artists at the time when they was popping and really push the culture forward and get behind some of the hot artists that's really spitting lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to have a media that fights against their media. And I ask people this all the time. I said, why do you think that they have never came at Farrakhan? Because Farrakhan owned his own media.
Right.
So when they was trying to, put the little thing out in the, on the news about him, he had a weapon to fight back. And not only does he have a weapon to fight back, he has an army of people who believe him and believe in him. And when you look at the FOI and when you look at when they get together, though, none of them folks look like they struggling for nothing.
At all.
It look like a nation inside of a nation. And this is the reason why they don't come at Farrakhan. But now, if we got artists like P. Diddy, who we're paying, we're putting you in these positions, we know that you're doing this. We're doing it with you. We're encouraging you to do it. So I'm just going to break this down to you. And this is me. So Cassie was supposedly too scared to come out and tell her truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until she married this white Jewish guy who is a physical trainer for the stars. Who else do we know that was a physical trainer for the stars and told Kanye, if you don't come in here and sit down and talk to me, we're gonna have you doing more drugs, everything, you know what I'm saying? Play dates with the kids gonna be different.
Right.
So now all of a sudden you have her with this guy. Now she's brave enough to go against Puffy.
Yeah, now all of a sudden she want to start. Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they put the lawsuit out, and Puffy came with the rebuttal, like, man, it's just a cash grab. But then the next day, the cash was sent. That's the fastest lawsuit in history.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 days, 2-3 days. Right?
So who got on the phone with Puffy's lawyer and was like, look, it's only 3 minutes, 300 million. We can come and get it all. You feel me? So they were like, bet, let's just go ahead and sweep it under the rug. But what he didn't know that was a setup. See, that was a setup. Now we got reason to investigate you. So now we already took 300 million plus from you. And now all them other lawsuits start popping out.
Out of nowhere.
And then you notice everybody who's getting these lawsuits from being whatever they did back in the days has everything to do with the hip hop.
It's shady business, bro.
So what they after 50 years of hip hop, this year was a year that hip hop stops for them. We're no longer cutting checks to you artists. We're no longer, but guess what? We have a generation of people who know that they can make money off of this. You know what I'm saying? But we done made it so washed down that even the people who created it, the people who grew up with it, the people who loved it, like me and yourself, we have, like, bro, I don't even listen to nobody's music unless they on this platform, bro. Because I like to put people on my platform that are talking about something. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's what this is about. Dominion Hill. Me and Rasan, man. Like, it's just we partner up. We partner up with companies, but at the end of the day, we own
100%
everything.
independent, right?
We own everything, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we could do our own shows, our own situations, and that's how it's supposed to be.
And connect and network throughout and see what they wasn't expecting was for a guy like me who grew up and watched this game, been a part of the game. I got family members and cousins that got Grammys and all types of stuff, but I never wanted to be signed. As an artist, I'm cold rapping myself. I never wanted to be signed. Even back in the day when I was really going for it, and people was like, man, I'm like, anytime somebody wanted to try to sign me, because I've had plenty of people like, man, you cold, I want to get a contract. Before they even make a contract, I said, as long as there's a stipulation in that contract that states, if we make $1 million profits off of anything that I do, I get 10% of your company.
Right.
They never go get the contract.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because now you got to buy me. Okay, if you make $1 million off of my words, then I need to be obviously a part of this company family. Other than that, I could do some, features and stuff with you. But other than that, man, because I'm from the streets. I'm not finna let y'all play with me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a Hollywood thing. In Hollywood, a lot of people don't know this. I read this story. So Jack Nicholson, when he did the Batman film, when he was Joker, they wanted to pay him a certain amount of money, and he was like, "Nah, like I'll take like 100,000, but I want like this percent of the residual sales from it."
Right.
He wound up down the road making millions off like still to this day getting paid off that movie. That was the last time they let an actor do that deal.
And look, I'm glad you brought that up, because when you think about, first of all, let's go to the Joker thing, right? And the P. Diddy thing. This was another red flag for me.
So
Halloween.
That went together.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Halloween, when he was like, I got a cease and desist from Warner Brothers telling me that I can't be Joker for Halloween. I'm like, when in American history has anybody been told that they can't dress up
for
as a character?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
And then the bold move that Puffy made and came out, the Batman. Like, bro, you got look like a whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Either this was planned or you just gonna tell them folks, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And matter of fact, I'm gonna play the main character.
Yep.
Bro, you tripping. So it's at that point when them folks is like, all right.
Yeah, that was like that. That was the beginning of it. It was that situation.
No,
And
the
I think
beginning of it was that lawsuit.
that long right, and then that's a rock. That's a rock thing. That's a rock thing.
And then you as now see, okay, let's go to the. I'm just breaking down the timeline. You got to sue the people who you out here promoting they shit, and everybody in the black community swears it's puffies. You see what I'm saying? That's why I be telling folks y'all need to really pay attention to what's really going on, man. It's a lot of feds that are in this game, bro, that are in our way that we look up to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a good thing. When Tekashi 6ix9ine first came out, and I just looked at him, and I was like, man, before the case and all that, I was like, bro, that's
something ain't right about him, right?
Yeah, I got discernment, bro. Come on, man. A little Mexican dude in the middle of the hood, New York, with rainbow hair, claiming blood. And then he running around disrespecting people who are in higher ranks. Like, first of all, let's go to Jay Prince. Everybody, if you really from the streets, you know that that's probably not one thing nobody that you want to ruffle. And you know what I'm saying? And not that he's on that. He ain't finna get that on that with you because he owns a lot. But so it's something behind you that make you say, do that. You going after Chief Keef, you going after all these folks. Then you ride with these cats, and these cats dumb enough to ride with you and be all on screen. We the new death row and all that, boy. Yeah, your boy in prison. You want to be the new Suge Knight? That's what happened to him. Now you the new Suge Knight. You in prison, right? So I'm like, brother, this don't add up. So I had made. You remember the little trolls back in the day that we had on the erasers?
Yeah.
You know, I had made a meme, and I made the meme with the troll with the rainbow hair, and I was like, "Tell Kashi snitch 911." That's why I named it, like hashtag Tell Kashi snitch 911. This is before he even snitched. I'm just like, and people was on me like, "Oh, you hating on the young man?" I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I know a duck when I see one, fam. You know, hey, but if you like his music, that's cool with you. But something ain't right about this guy.
I'm from up here, bro. I never believed that. I got people in Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, every borough, bro. When I first seen that, I was like, yeah, something's off about this situation, bro.
And then
it didn't make no sense.
I did my research on him, right? And I came up with this, found out about this company called 10,000 Projects. Are you familiar?
Absolutely, yeah.
So y'all pushing this cat as if he's independent. It looks to the world that, oh, he just came out of nowhere and just blew up. He's just everywhere we seeing him at, right? But the boy got the backing of the industry.
That's I don't know if you want to say his name. That's what you would call his son that run that company.
Man, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And his brother is the mayor of Chicago. Yeah. So, with that being said, why would a person like 6ix9ine have the audacity or the means to be on O Block at 3 a.m. in Chicago, and he from New York?
Right.
Well, ain't nobody in their right mind finna do that and not feel like, unless they feel like they protected. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So then you fast forward, he did that, came out, and still out here doing the same thing. You would think that anybody who was facing that much time and got out to get a second chance would not get back out and do the same tactics, bro. But that boy was never in prison, fam.
I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, because they know that most people ain't gonna think about it like that. But see, one thing when rocking with a person like me, I've been to jail. Mm-hmm. And I was when I was locked up with people who had 6 months left on their Fed bid. So I heard a lot of stories about how the feds work. And I was like, oh, interesting. So when I look at things from that perspective. And I'm just gonna throw a name out there because I don't care. This is our platform, man. Y'all, what you gonna do? Shut me down?
Nah, we talking.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna put this out there, and I want you to think. Rick Ross. Mm-hmm. How many times he went platinum?
Shit, several times.
He never went platinum.
No way.
Rick Ross don't have no platinum albums.
So like, all right, deeper than rap. None of them projects went platinum.
It might be now, but like not at the time when he's buying all.
Like
Not at the time when he's buying all these restaurants and shit.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to his case. He caught a case for kidnapping, right? You remember that?
I remember that.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the dude who on his contract, my studio was right down the street from his. When his cars got shot up, that was right down the street from my studio in Buckhead, Atlanta. Right? So you catch this kidnapping case. Now you got the biggest house in Georgia, Evander Holyfield's house.
Mm-hmm.
In Georgia, you do not get a bond for anything that's a 7 deadly sins, kidnapping, murder, stuff like that. You don't get a bond for that. Next thing you know, he's out on bond, right?
Wow.
But remember, he was supposed to be on house arrest, right?
Yeah.
He had a monitor on his leg, right? Okay, well, how does this guy got a monitor on his leg, but he's in the White House speaking to the kids, fam? And he's got a case, but he's at the White House speaking, and he's supposed to be on house arrest.
Yeah, that's iffy. That's
okay.
Iffy. That's
iffy. You can't piss in my face and tell me it's raining. I know everything about this legal. You feel me? You think Whack 100 be on here talking about that legal. He be saying a lot of right things, but he's kind of suspicious too. But anyway,
yeah, that's another subject.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. But so this cat is on leave. That's my partner Ken. I'm gonna hit you back, Ken. I'm live right now. Where I'm at? Okay, so you are out on bond, and not only that, my partners in Atlanta, that dude that got on that video and said, "You have to check in, bro, because you disrespecting." You feel me?
Right.
That's one of my homeboys. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Go past that after they made that call. Supposedly, they talked to Rick Ross. Everything was cool, right? They ain't on that no more, right? My guy have his birthday party. He do a big birthday bash in Atlanta. That whole weekend, Sunday morning, the feds come to Atlanta and pick him and everybody else. You know about the big case with the GDs in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
In his indictment, because you remember when Rick Ross got on the radio station, he didn't do no radio about nothing that he had going on besides the fact that his tour got shut down. So he wanted to clear up why his tour got shut down. The manager wasn't managing the tour right, whopped the band. And then he said these words: "Ain't no checks being cut. We consider that extortion."
Right.
I'm from the streets, fam. Why would you get on the federally regulated airwaves and use this word extortion? And who is we, homie?
Exactly.
Now keep that in mind. Now let's fast forward to my homeboy, his birthday party. The feds come and get him Sunday morning that weekend. He had a big birthday weekend. Sunday morning he came and got him. Right? In the indictment, it says that they was indicted for this, and that, and then it had a little light note that said for extorting a rap artist with the initials RR.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on.
You feel me? And the initial date that they went in there, because KK's mother went in there with this dude that be doing video footage, right? And when she came out, he asked her what happened. And she was telling about she seen her sons, she said Rick Ross was in there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
This never made the tabloids. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Swept under the rug, pretty much.
Swept under the rug. You forget it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Rick Ross is in there after he just said he ain't cutting no checks. We consider that extortion. My homeboy said that this shit is cool. But all of a sudden, they locked up. And then in this indictment, it says they're locked up for all this, and that. But in the lighter note, for extorting the artist by the name with the initials RR.
Yeah.
Who else could that be?
Nah, you know how that go. Yeah.
Right. And I ain't scared to speak on this because y'all trying to destroy something that we created. Like y'all always try to destroy everything that we create, man, and try to make us look bad because y'all want to be us. And that's cool, man. We need fans to watch this shit. You know
right.
So if the feds is watching, keep watching, fam. I don't care. You've been watching. Don't make me no difference. You watching everything.
Exactly.
By the time they get a hold of what we doing, it'll be too late because this is for the community. This ain't for me. This is for the community. Don't no one person own the Rap Hustle. It's for the community. And the way we do it over here, when you promote your music and stuff over here, it's kind of like Amazon, affiliate marketing program. You push your video from me over here. Somebody click on your thing. If they want to get some video promotion, you're gonna get a percentage of that. I figured out how we could create a way to make money ourselves, bring the market to us. Since y'all don't want to rock with hip hop no more, fine. Y'all think it's dead, fine. But once y'all start seeing this nucleus over here, and then you trying to figure out what's going on, you're never going to be able to figure it out because we don't own this. Nobody owns this. There's nobody.
I like when they say keep saying it's dead. It's dead. It's okay. All right. Wow. So while y'all over there saying that, we're gonna be over here creating something,
bringing it back to life. Bringing it back to life. 50 more years. 50 more years, my man. You feel me? Well, we gotta do some more communicating and networking. We're gonna be doing big events and stuff like that. And we're definitely watching and rocking with your campaign. Make sure that you sign up for the website because just like Facebook, we have a social media side to this website.
Okay.
You know so we mixing entertainment with the social media. If we can get all the people who love what we do on this platform and away from all that BS that's going on, because we don't share beefs. We're not here to encourage no beef. If it's any way that we can get two people on the screen to just talk it out in front of the world, that's what we hear about, man. It's the raphustle.com. Let's hustle together. But before we get out of here, I want you to throw to this song and let them know what it is.
Absolutely.
You say King Kong, huh?
King Kong and Godzilla. You know what I mean? Man,
yes,
Freeway. That's my dog, man. Longer than almost going on 15 years, man.
Yeah, Freeway is a good dude, man. You know,
yeah, when I bought when we went out there, it was Bean's show. You know, Bean's headline in Minnesota. And Free, I performed. I opened up. I did a couple joints for Free perform, and then Beans came out. It was fire, man. Dope. It was a good vibe out there. Very good vibe out there.
All right, so introduce this one more time, fam.
All right, absolutely. It's your boy Ben the Prince, featuring Philly Freeway. It's called King Kong and Godzilla, man. Let's get it.
Rap game raw. I'm rap Godzilla, bitch. Rap King Kong. I'm rap King Kong, free rap Godzilla. Coming with the light RP to J Dilla. It's B.I. double, ready, set, go. I'm Larry Holmes with the hook, heavy set flow. Deion Sanders with the team, yeah, I'm special. A-Wax, who got my snaps on a petrol? Let's go, Kane and Menace, get my jack on. Rest in peace, the bundles, I get my stack on. Like Umar Johnson, I get my black on. Like Nas and Jigga, I get my rap on. As a youngin', all I wanted was a rap. Long strap on, no porn site, got my jack on. Me and Freeway, Godzilla, and Rap King Kong. I'm outside like Nems with it. Bing bong, this is no illusion. This is my intrusion. Move, bitch, like Ludacris. Hit a blueprint, Jay-Z. I Rockefeller if he don't pay me. Pack trick, make him dirty dance. Listen, I punch lines like a coke fiend. Got your iron out, but you ain't plugged in. No steam, soft fast rappers. Y'all talk baby shit. You might want to Google me. Who you think you playing with? B.I. double the never mind. You know the rest. Got the juice, man. I'm Gucci. No boulder crest. A lot of weight on my trap, so let me show the press. I done been through it all. Ain't got no regrets. Fake King Raw, Rap King Raw. I'm Rap Godzilla, bitch. Rap King Kong. I'm Rap King Kong, free rap Godzilla. Coming with the light RP to J Dilla. Fake King Raw, Rap King Raw. I'm Rap Godzilla, bitch. Rap King Kong. I'm Rap King Kong, free rap Godzilla. Coming with the light RP to J Dilla. These are the best flow, I don't get air. Cause the vision impaired, hammers come in pairs like Noah. Philly flames, better take that flamethrower. No, I'm not tipsy off the liquor. Will attack him with the blicker, yeah. I'm looking strict to lay in the cut. So I pop up, pick out, and squeeze my victim. Crack bones, I'm also known to clap that tone. Stupid motherfucker never leave your strap at home. I got
that milk, get your milk, get her under quilt, leave her until, then I send her ass back home, head over hills. Nigga, this is how we do, so true, like my hit song. What we do is wrong. If a nigga try to ride on ours, tell him so long. Tapping with the Smith and 6 niggas gonna have to lift him. 6 niggas talking shit, 6 die with him. I will not miss him, find him a ditch. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'm like Velveeta when I heat him, bury the shells, bury the witnesses too, so nobody can tell. I used to riot boat well, turn niggas to mist. Yeah, fake King Raw, rap game raw. I'm rap Godzilla, biz rap King Kong. I'm rap King Kong, free rap Godzilla. Common with the light, RP to J Dilla. Fake King Raw, rap game raw. I'm rap Godzilla, biz rap King Kong. I'm rap King Kong, free rap Godzilla. Common with the light, RP to J Dilla.
Bar stars. That's what I like to call them. People that spit bars, I call them bar stars. You dig? That was King Kong and Godzilla. This Prince featuring Freeway. Hey, man. You got that feeling, man. You gave me that feeling, right? You dig?
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, did you know, I'm going to give you a hip-hop fact. Did you know that Freeway was signed to what's the name of that record label? He did a project with them. They're from out here too, the White Boys. They're real big on the hip hop scene. They have Brother Ali. What is the name?
Oh, I think I know you're talking about. Was this before Rockefeller?
No, this is after Rockefeller. This was like a couple years ago. He did a project with him. What's the name of the man? It's like, oh man,
it wasn't not Jake One, right?
No. What's the name of this record label? They from here, Minnesota, White Boy. Not the is it the Abstract Pack? No, Abstract Pack. Yeah, Rhyme Sayers.
Oh, Rhyme Sayers.
Yeah. Rhyme Sayers was from Minnesota.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah. See, that's why I wanted to hit you with some hip hop facts, man. See, a lot of people don't understand that it's a lot of people from Minnesota that's behind the scenes in the music, but because we're not a big hip hop area, we don't have the big corporations here. You don't really get nothing from the Midwest because all the corporations are on the coast. You know what I'm saying? New York, East Coast, or down south. Right. But that's one of the main reasons why I came back to make this platform from here, because it evens the playing field for us, first of all, and then it also gives the independent artists a platform that they can be themselves on and, get the same representation if you would get on BET. Before we go, can you kind of give me your experience on this, being on this platform with me?
Nah, this is fire, man. Like, I appreciate you. I could tell, like, you're passionate about, like, your website, your platform, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of it's not the questions aren't like the same things, like, so how'd you start rapping and this and that. It's like we talked about a lot of real things on here. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like we went to the P. Diddy thing, Rick Ross thing, and it's like it was like an organic, natural feel. You know what I mean? Like we came on here to talk about music, and I know I got a single out and the project out, and that's the normal thing. But we was able to like have grown up conversations about other things and talk about things that needed to be talked about. You feel what I'm saying? So like I appreciate that. These are the type of interviews I really like. You know what I mean? These are the type of interviews I rock with. It's not like the contrived things. Like this, it's like the same things all the time where it's like, oh, how would you when you first started rapping?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like them goofy ass questions. You know what I mean?
See, I figured out with the game, because me being a veteran in the game, I'm not supposed to know the things that I know, especially when it comes to this internet. So I'm like, people like to troll, but I'm not a troller. People aren't really paying attention to the music, so I don't need to keep talking about, please listen to my demo.
Correct.
An interview with an artist and getting insights on their mind state give other people a understanding of that artist. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about these days. It's all about your personality. It's never about your music anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because now everything is visual these days. We can see you. We can check up on you. I can check up on you from here. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, bro, I created this platform because I'm a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And another thing, the reason why it's called the rap hustle, because every time you hear these rappers, they always talk about they hustling. But when you go to these showcases, they don't ever have no merch, they don't ever have no CDs or none of that. And it's cool because this younger generation might not know about that. They grew up on the internet. But we here to bring that back. They say don't nothing get old but clothes, and then they
Right.
come back in style, right?
Right.
So if
You
what
see
we
how I pulled up? You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, you feel me? You got your merch on, you feel me? Shout out
Yeah.
to Dominion Records, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to give you some more jewels, right? Because I am a part of the biggest networking organization in hip hop history. It's called the Hip Hop Fraternity. If you're not familiar with the Hip Hop Fraternity, we started 3 years ago in Atlanta.
Mm.
It was spearheaded, and it's the brainchild of the infamous Pimpin' Ken.
Mm.
You know who Pimpin' Ken is?
I met Pippin Ken before, real dude. Yeah, I met him at a core DJ event with New Orleans. We was in New Orleans. I met him. I got pictures with him. Solid cat. Man, he from Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, he's from Milwaukee.
Yeah, I met. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and see, this is one of the reasons why I interjected myself into that rap battle, because I'm like, it's cool to have a competition, but let's keep it there. Let's
Mm-hmm.
not really get out of hand to where now it becomes a Minneapolis versus Milwaukee war, because we need each other. We in the
Mm-hmm.
same boat. Ain't nobody better than nobody. That's the thing with this music game. Everybody we want to pit each other up against each other, but we're only better than ourselves. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
My only competition is me. I'm trying to be better tomorrow than I am today. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But so when you hear people talking about, oh, he's hands down the best, I mean, that's just a matter of your opinion. Some people like it, some people don't, bro. Everything ain't the same. So to argue with people back and forth because they don't like what you don't like, and then it turns into something that somebody getting killed over, man. That's mental illness. We have to really get that out of our system. But back to what I was telling you about the hip hop fraternity, we started 3 years ago in Atlanta. When Pippin King came, and a lot of people didn't believe in it, they told him that was not going to happen, because what he did was he disrupted the system out there. You know, in Atlanta, they charge you for everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our motto was to let the artists in free, let them perform for free. But before you do all that, you got to get some of this free game. Learn about this industry. Learn about NFTs. Learn about your business. Because one thing these artists need to know is that you are a business, man. You're not an artist. You're a business. And if you take everything serious as a business, then you wouldn't mind putting your money into making the best investment in your business. You know what I'm saying? So we have over 30 chapters throughout the United States and Canada. The United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, and Haiti. We have chapters in, right? In only 3 years. There's no hit, even though Pimpin' Ken started it, I have my own faction out here in Minnesota, Hip Hop Fraternity Minnesota. So everybody has their own factions. There's definitely a hip hop fraternity in New Jersey. Sign up, create you a page, reach out, man, because what it does, it creates a camaraderie. And so when them artists get to come through there and perform every week for free, you're going to get a few of them that's going to continue to keep coming back, continue to keep coming back. And by the time they do that, now they got a whole room full of people that's knows their music. So now
Absolutely.
if you got a show out here and you got this camaraderie with these people networking, and you like, hey man, I'm inviting everybody from the HHF to my show, and when you get on stage, you got people behind you that's rocking, that's gonna make everybody else feel like, well, why haven't I heard of it? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole crowd of people singing this song. I ain't never heard of it. I need to check up on this dude. So we are definitely on the move to take our culture back in our hands, right? And actually, next Sunday we have our third annual award show in Atlanta. Um, let me pull that up. We have our third annual award show in Atlanta.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss it because I got a show out here I was supposed to do this past Sunday, but it snowed out here for 3 days, so I postponed it until the 7th because this Sunday is Easter. So I had,
Right. Right.
I had a, what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna be there. But I'm pretty sure if you feel like going to Atlanta and getting on the stage, I'm pretty sure there's you familiar with Ugly Money?
Nah, never heard. Nah.
Okay, well, Ugly Money is a big entity out in Atlanta when it comes to throwing. He throws a music summit every year. So what they did, he partnered with the hip hop fraternity. So now it's a hip hop fraternity award show and Ugly Money summit, music summit. So man, and that Ugly Money music summit was already big, and the hip hop fraternity was already big. Now it's even gonna be bigger. This is the first year with them doing it together. You been to Atlanta before?
Yo, I never been to Atlanta.
Hey man,
Never
it's a
been
good
to Atlanta.
man. Look, it's a good place to be, man. Matter of fact, we got some things going on down there. Memorial Weekend. It's a 3-day brand conference. And the Rap Hustle, we have a stage for 2 days, so we're going to be putting out a call soon for the artists who want to come out there and perform and just be a part of a brand conference. You know what I'm saying? They have all these Comic Cons and all that. We're doing a brand conference. Rap Hustle is a part of it. We got our own stage.
Right.
And we are here for the artists that really got good talent. I don't want to hear about your guns. I don't care. I'm not scared. You know?
That's over with.
If you're not using your guns for the right purpose, just do all of us a favor and kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Since you don't care, like I used to hear cats be talking about, I don't give a fuck. Well, nigga, shoot yourself. Well, what you talking about? You said you don't care about shit. You don't care about killing yourself right now. Do somebody else a favor. Don't let nobody else go to jail because they have to kill your ignorant ass.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Do us all a favor and kill yourself, fam.
Correct.
Before you go, man, give a shout out, give your shots out, let these folks know where they can find you at, bro. It's been good talking to you too, bro.
Absolutely. This was dope, bro, and I appreciate you. Y'all can find me on Instagram, BIZZY the Prince 18. You know what I mean? Same thing on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. New single out, King Kong Godzilla featuring Freeway. I got another song out called I'm About It. I got a bunch of videos out. I think you played that in the beginning of the interview.
Yeah.
I got another joint called New Jersey Anthem that went crazy a few months ago. You know, Jersey Club. Everybody on the like Jersey drill, Jersey Club wave, but like, you know, we pretty much started that sound, and everybody doing it now from like Ice Spice and Minaj and all that. That's my area. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm familiar. I'm very familiar.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's pretty much like everybody got their own dance sounds. Like we got Jersey Club, then you got like Baltimore Club. You know, Chicago got
house music. Yeah, they had the house.
Yeah, house. Miami got their music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that type of thing. You know.
And I think that's one of the reasons why Minnesota really ain't on the map like that, because I remember back in the day we did have our own dance called the MC Bounce. And that was a dance, but when it come to all that old flimsy stuff, like we gangsters out here, we don't even say. Nigga ain't finna be shaking their hips, man. I might have to shoot a nigga, you know what I mean? We don't really get down like that, but man, it's been good talking to you, fam. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got going on, man. Man,
absolutely.
Tell these people who you is once again and give a shout out to the raphustle.com.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the raphustle.com. Shout out to Rico the Plug. I appreciate y'all, man, holding me down.
Here we gonna do it. Hold on.
Jersey to the Midwest. Mad love to the Midwest. You know what I mean? My son, he from Ohio. I spent mad time in Ohio, Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? So that's like a second home for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to say to your followers out there, you know, the fans that you got now and the people who may follow you later?
Hey man, just follow me. We just doing new things. We got shows, we got merch. You know what I mean? Dominion Hill. You know what I mean? We got new music coming. We got all type of things on the way. You feel me? So just follow me on my social media pages and you'll see everything, man. Just keep up with me. You feel me?
Yes, sir. With that being said, bro. With that being said, we up out of here, man. I appreciate you, man. Tell your people in your area about us, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the word out, man. It's the Rap Hustle, not the Cap Hustle. Let's hustle together. Charge.
Easy.
Man, this year I know I missed it last year, but this year, man, I'm coming to get mine. I'm coming to get what's deserved. Y'all know
with Ugly Money, man.
With Ugly Money, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time we on, man. Get ready for it, baby, because we on the way.
April 7th.
What's up? You already know what it is. It's the landlord. I will be at the HHF accepting my award, man. Listen, it's gonna be big landlord talk right there, man. Y'all can come. I'm at my VIP table. Y'all can chat it up with me. We gonna be doing whatever, man. I will be accepting my award. You better come there, man. See y'all ESAP.
What up? It's Ugly Money CEO, Ugly Money Nietzsche. Listen, April 5th through the 7th, the Ugly Money Music Summit / HHF Ugly Money Awards. Now, on the 7th, y'all got to get y'all tickets because we have an award show. We're going to be announcing the winner of the Ugly Money Music Summit and also awarding and commemorating and representing for all of the talented people, the legendary people, tons of celebrities in the building. Definitely go to the website to get your tickets today. It's that
Yo, I accept my award for the hip hop fraternity, man, for the comic of the year. It's your boy Pierre, the light skinned comedian, one that brought light skinned brothers back before Barack Obama. Hey, nominate me, hit that check, bow.
This is Grandmaster. I will be accepting my award from the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards. Look for me real soon. Keep your eyes on your prize.
Hey man, I accept my award from the hip hop fraternity, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your boy Skrilla. Shout out to Pimmy King, you know what I'm talking about? All the way up, no stops, Jack. You feel me? What's going on, man? Hey, hip hop fraternity is going down, man. The Red Sun, we in the building. Real. Hey, what's happening? It's your boy, the Red Sun, and I formally accept my nomination for the Hip Hop Fraternity Award. Yeah!
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chaotic, and I accept my nomination for the Hip Hop Fraternity Award. And I should win, because who hotter than me?
Hey, what it do is the main man, Young LA, and it's the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards, and I will be performing April 2024. I'm gonna have that stuff on from the head to the floor, so you might want to be there and be square. You already know, Young LA, I accept.
Man, you know what time it's for this young fly, man. I do accept my award of the hip hop fraternity. Hey, man, dedicated to this badass dig, huh?
Yeah, this your boy Breadwinner Kane. I will be performing at the Hip Hop Fraternity Awards 2024. Salute to my bro, Pimpin' Ken. Yay.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Sweet Shelly. And I'm your hottest host for the 2024 HHF Ugly Money Awards, baby. Yes. Along with the beautiful Miss Taylor, okay? And we're going to be live at the Atrium in Atlanta, Georgia. So I know you wondering, hey, Shelly, how do I book to do live performances? Or how do I book a VIP table? Well, fear no more, my darling. All you have to do is call 404-790-9627. Voila, magic.
Hello world, it's your girl Taylor Frucell, and I'm super excited to announce that I will be the official host for the HHF and the Ugly Money Awards on April 7th in Atlanta, Georgia, you guys. That's right. I will be your official host alongside the amazing Miss Shelly. Make sure you tap in with me, get your tickets, get your VIP tables. Also tap in with Pimpin' Ken. Big shout out, HHF, Ugly Money. Let's get it.
What up, y'all? You know it is. It's your man, Freeway Ricky Ross, and this is my birthday, and you in my dispensary. I do accept the award from the Hip Hop Fraternity. Thank y'all. 2024.
Y'all are the boys, the Kid Yuck Mouth thugging it out, baby. And I want y'all to come to the 3rd annual, that's right, all 3 of y'all, to the Hip Hop Fraternity Music Awards, baby, with Ugly Money this year, baby. April the 7th, baby, in the A. That's right, baby, in the ATL. Be there, be a square bear, baby. Yada.
Okay, this is no G Film on Snow over the game. I will be in Atlanta, April the 7th. Yeah. They accept my HHF award, Ugly Money Award.
To accept my award for the Hip Hop Fraternity. I accept my award. Thank you, Ken. Ken been my homie for a while. You did, back in the Milwaukee days, getting it in. So it's an honor and a pleasure. Ken, keep doing what you're doing, man. Pushing the culture, being a G with it, making this shit look real good as a player should. You did. So I accept my award. Thank you very much. Hip Hop Fraternity. Blessings.
Hi, everyone. I would like to say that I sincerely accept my nomination for the Hip Hop Fraternity and the Ugly Money Award. Thank you, Ken, Ivy, and everyone that's a part of this event. Thank you. Bye.
What's going on, everybody? This is Carl Thomas, and I accept my award for the hip hop fraternity from my man Pimpin' Ken. Absolutely, Kenneth Ivey, one of the greatest to ever do it. Believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Pimpin' Ken. Man, I want y'all to go get my new book, The 48 Laws of the Game, Pepology, man. This is the book that everybody is reading. They love it in the prisons. It's selling all over the world. Everything that your father, your uncle didn't teach you, this book will. This will give you a whole lot of game. And it's for men and women. And if you want to be a winner, go get my other book, The Art of Human Chess. It's a bestseller. Both of my books are bestsellers. And if you want to get the book, just go to thehiphopfraternity.com. Go to the link books and hit the book. If that don't work for you, go to Amazon.com. If that don't work, go to audiobook.com. Type in my name, Pimpin' Ken. I guarantee you that the book will pop up. You just order the book. We got the audio book. We got the hardcover. We got the paperback. Anything you need, just go to any one of those platforms, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and get the book.